play a control deck to teach me. Go ahead, Gabriel. I'll play. Okay. Let's go. You have to put the controller here. All right, now we pull. It's with the controller, nothing with... No, I have my controller now. Majesty, can you believe it, man? I have my own line of controllers. Who would have thought, right? Simply the most beautiful controller in Brazil. There's no way. 4 pedals, mouse click. Hall effect analog. From that model. Does he really think the controller works on its own? If that were true, the World Cup would already be in Brazil. With so many controller players out there, there are probably more controller players in the whole world, right? Don't play alone. No, don't play alone. No. It's just that it's like about 70% better than mouse and keyboard. There's just no competition anymore, right? So, unfortunately, that's how it is. There is, man, the secret to movement on the controller. Guys, it's like this. Obviously, if you have pedals, it's much easier for you to move around, right? But I think what will make the movement stronger is not taking your aim off the enemy. You know, so you're shooting at the guy and look, you slide back, you get it? See? That's the trick with the controller, man. You don't take your aim off the enemy, you get it? It's always pointed at the enemy. Then you slide back, slide diagonally, slide to one side, and look, you're shooting at the same time. Bang, 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 bang. You know, because it's better because of the aim assist. Because of the aim assist, Pedro, the aim assist is really strong. Man, in Call of Duty, the guy who plays Call of Duty can't play any other game anymore. He became a hostage. Bro, from Activision. Activision put a leash on him, bro. You know, there's an enemy holding the area. Look up at the sky. There's a guy here with me, man. Look, one very important thing is to erase it, right? You use both the controller and mouse to play. Yeah. It's called crosshair positioning, you know? What is crosshair positioning? Crosshair? It's that little pink thing right there. Look, it's basically your aim, you know? So whenever you're moving around the map, you have to keep that crosshair in the best possible position. Where do you think people are going to be? I'm moving around the map with my crosshair on the door. If anyone appears, they're done. I just shoot without aiming. Got it? So look, I'm running here. See, I've already got my crosshair positioned. You know, my crosshair is already aimed where I expect an enemy. Here I messed up. Look, I messed up on the move, you know? Crosshair centering and positioning, man. If you play with a controller and you have your crosshair aimed at a door, the guy comes in through the door. Bro, the guy's dead, man. Because your reaction time is going to be way faster. You don't even have to do anything. Look, so always pay attention whenever you're moving. Look, I'm always looking at the doors. See? I position the crosshair in advance. Look, I'm going to take this corner here. I already come. Look, and I already leave it here. See? See, I already positioned the crosshair before the corner. Look. See? So I'm already coming out of the corner with my aim on the guy, man. I think this skill, people don't talk much about it, but it's the most important. Guys, it's the most important thing for those who play as a controller. If you watch the gameplay of the Call of Duty League guys, the professional controller players, you'll see that the best players, they all play like this, man, the pro players. The guys always have their aim exactly on the pixel, man. The guys already have their aim on the pixel, man. When he arrives, just shoot. You know, so look, you're not gonna keep looking at the ground, right? There are a lot of people who walk around like this, looking at the ground, you know. So if a guy shows up, you have to raise your aim before you shoot him. You're already at a disadvantage, you know? See, look, I've already got my aim. I've already got my aim at the door. The kid showed up, just shoot, man. Then the assist does the rest of the job. You know what I mean? Now, about the movement, you asked about the movement. It really depends a lot on your gameplay style, you know? Some people like to show off a lot, man. They keep... This game is not really good for showing off. The game here isn't really ideal for showing off, no. Why? Because the assist is really strong. So sometimes you're going to try to show off instead of shooting the guy, and then you end up dying, right? Because the guy keeps shooting. So you really have to think carefully, man, when you decide whether to show off or not, you know? Here's a movement tip that a lot of people don't know about, right? The best way for you to move from point A to point B, the fastest way, you'll see a lot of pros doing this, is to jump and slide, jump and slide, jump and slide. That's the fastest way. You sprint, jump, then slide. Got it? Is that why I'm always jumping, combining the jump with the slide all the time? That's been around since Warzone 1 Mono. And then you look, you just press to jump. And then you press to jump and hit the slide in the air. You can slide backwards, you can play around with that, you know? Jump, got it. My class. Wow, my aim is all shaky now. Then, when it locks onto the guy, I don't miss a single shot. What is this, man? I'm going to see you win. Look, the secret to getting your aim to lock on with the controller, guys, is that you can't stand still, man. Use the left stick more than the right one. Got it? And always move the left stick diagonally. If you push everything forward here, look, all the way forward, the assist won't stick. Got it? A lot of people make this mistake then. They keep saying, oh, my controller doesn't stick, my controller doesn't stick. It does. You just don't know how to use it. It does stick. Everyone's controller sticks just like everyone else's, guys. There's no such thing as, oh, his controller sticks more than mine. That doesn't exist, man. It doesn't exist. It's just that you don't know how to use it. That's all. Let me pull up my loadout again.
Trap delivery, heading for that. Call active. Trapped at north of the auto station.
Man, what a scare. Look, this was all support, man. It was all support. You know, I avoid it. I avoid aiming too much with the right analog stick. And I aim more with the left one, you know? You know, Wow, I messed up a lot. Wow. I'm struggling with this sniper here on the controller. Man, this sniper, you have to use the scope to use it, you know? I'm struggling a lot. There are about 10 left. The main difference I notice is when I'm not using the controller. Because I go a long time without playing with a controller. You know, I spend months without playing with a controller. Okay, my aim gets really bad, man. It doesn't let me inside the house. My aim gets worse when I don't use the controller. And aiming is the main thing for you to play as a sniper, you know? Wow, the guy is attacking everywhere here. Wow, this combo is really strong.
I didn't even open it. He sent 2 reais. Camille, you're awesome, man. May God eliminate you. Is there going to be a discount this week?
Well, man, I think there will be a discount. Yeah, there will be a discount. Oh, tomorrow is the season update, right, guys? I was forgetting, man. I'll never forget.
And when reloading,
He's coming at me. No, oh my god, my lord, this is the end for me, right? But I got the gist of it, more or less. I picked up some tips about control. I'm kind of awkward with the movement on the controller, you know? My movement isn't great, but you just stay there and watch. Practicing, you can mess around. You threw and learned something.